Uh, yeah. Also, since the last podcast, I think the Xbox came out since the last podcast, but the PlayStation 5 has came out, so the next gen consoles are officially here. Um, of course, my stance on it right now is that I have no plans on getting any of them, but like I'm just gonna stick to what I have now until I see a reason to get any of them. But right now, like my first impressions of things I've seen and the games I've seen, it's just I'm not really impressed. Like, granted, yeah, this is just a launch cycle. Like, they're not gonna have usually. Well, I want to make an argument about that, but usually, like, it's been recently, like most of the launch titles have just been hit or miss, and some you forgot about. Like, I was talking to someone about this too. That I actually completely forgot that Infamous Second Son was actually a launch title for the PS4. Like, I don't even know people remember that game even came out. That game just it was there and then just vanished, and that sucks. Like, PS3 and Xbox 360 era. Well, I don't know much about the PS3 for launch because I got the PS3 at the end of the cycle. But 360, we got Halo 3 for launch, and that, I mean, just that alone is just a great launch. I don't know if Gears of War. I could check right now. I don't know if that was a launch title, the first one, but I do remember that was one of the games that actually made me want to get that Xbox 360 because I went to my cousin's house and he had the 360. I didn't have it yet, and like he just showed me the game, and I was just like amazed by it. So, but yeah, so the Xbox 360 came out November 22nd, 2005. I believe Gears came out 2006, November 7th. So yeah, completely a year later. So it was not, it wasn't a, what you call it? It wasn't a launch title, but I didn't get my 360 until I think the Christmas of 2006. So for me, that was like a launch title, but yeah, but I don't know. I feel like launch titles now, I can't even tell you a launch title for the Xbox One. I think it was Dead Rising 3, and I believe that was not popular. Well, I don't think it was light. I'm not sure. What is the name of that game? What is the name of that game? What is the name? I'm mad that I don't know the name of the game because I actually enjoyed playing it. Oh god, this is gonna kill me. There was this game that came out. It was an Xbox exclusive, and yeah, I really just don't remember. It's like I don't know. It's hard to explain it. It's like a very animated zombie shooting game, but it's like it doesn't take it so serious at all. It's just pure chaotic fun. But I have no clue what the name of it is. I'm looking at launch titles now, but I don't see the name here to remind me, so I don't even think it was a launch title. But looking at the launch title, you have Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, which was a last gen game. Battlefield 4, that was a last gen game. Call of Duty Ghosts was a last gen game. So for the most part, it was Dead Rising 3, Forza 5, maybe the new Killer Instinct reboot they did. they did the next gen version of NBA 2K. That's when they completely like changed the formula for the My Player to what it is we have now. Rise Son of Rome, which I believe is another game that kind of got the what you call it, the infamous second son treatment. Like it came out and that was it. But I think that game actually had some like special edition or whatever that came out a little later, so it kind of got its name brought back up. But yeah, oh, I found the name of it. Sunset Overdrive. That game. I don't think it was. It probably was. No, I don't think it was a launch title. I think that the one came out in 2013, if I'm not mistaken. This game came out in 2014. That game is actually fun though. But yeah, I feel like launch titles just wasn't. It's just not living. I don't know. It's just not enough to make you just jump into the game. Like granted, I know PS5 is like majority of like their games from PS4 is like automatically playable on the PS5, which I believe Xbox is doing the same thing as well. And it's just like, I don't know. It's like like at this point, it's like, are we just excited for the hardware or the games that the hardware is coming on? Because like you literally just bought a whole new console to play the games you were just playing on the previous generation. It's just like, what was the point? But yeah, so that's like, I feel like it's getting to the point where it's like you should just let people just test run these new consoles, like the people who can afford it, let them test run it and just see how the console itself works. You know, usually there's reports like 360 with the red ring of death. I believe the PS3 had that orange light or the yellow light or whatever. So you know, let them work out the kinks on what's going on, let games come out, and just decide from there. Like a year or so later, it took me, well, sadly, not sadly but sadly, I bought my Xbox One like 6 months after release. So yeah, I mean, I wanted to treat myself for my birthday and it was there, and I think the price had went down because they also removed all of that extra stuff that it got controversy for, like constantly keeping your game online or whatever situation was and having to connect with it. So they got rid of all of that and I was like, good. But yeah, looking at also some of the game graphics, I mean, there's obvious like texture improvement, but I mentioned this before, it's like it's not like, I don't know if it's just like what's gonna be the next groundbreaking step to next gen, like, because right now graphics aren't it. Granted, usually they don't like really utilize the hardware to its full potential until like close to the end of the life cycle of the console, because perfect example would be the first Last of Us. Like playing games that first came out on the PS3, it was just like they were good, but you like, I don't know, like they were just very bare bones compared to when you saw Last of Us came out. Like the animation, graphics, the character models, it was just like, bro, like why it took y'all so long to do this? Because at that point in time they already like mastered the hardware of that technology. So yeah, sadly we won't really be seeing most of the graphic innovation, I guess, until like a few years down the line. I mean, I would hope that it will be sooner. Like, let's just, you know, then get these consoles getting stronger, let's just get better at utilizing the consoles even quicker. Like, especially, well, I know the main issue with reason like Cyberpunk is constantly being pushed back because they're starting on these games on PC, or they are using the next gen console, but the problem is that they're trying to like scale it down for the previous gen. It's just like sometimes it's just like you got to make the sacrifice. It's like you're like, do you want? I don't know. Like I don't know how scaled down like the previous gen would be. Like I remember Call of Duty Black Ops 3. If anyone remember the last gen version or the 360 version and the Xbox One version, like they were like damn near two different games. Like it looked so bad on the previous generation on the one, and it was just like damn, like I don't want like no, I don't want it to be like that, but it's not like because it's not like the Xbox One. It's like that weak. Well, the original one I would say probably like, but like the One X, just like that was supposed to be their step into the next generation when they introduced the One X, but now we on the Series X, so it's like I don't know. But that's why I'm just sticking to my PC. Like I upgrade what I need to upgrade and we just keep it pushing from there. But